Every story you can think of has already been done. So how can you write something original that readers aren't sick of reading? In today's video, we're discussing how to write a unique story, so be sure to stick around. Let's get started. Hey guys, Nour here and welcome back to my channel. For those visiting for the first time, hello, I'm the fantasy author of the novel Divinity Falling. Be sure to subscribe for weekly writing advice videos. So no matter what kind of story you want to write, you'll probably find something similar that's already been published. But just because a story you want to write has already been done before, doesn't mean you can't write a unique story. And here's how to tackle it. Tip number 1. Put a twist on a plot cliche. Let's say you want to write a vampire romance. Obviously, this is a story that's been told time and again. We have an endless amount of vampire romance stories, whether that's in books or on TV. So how can you make your story different? You put a twist on it. Maybe in this story world, the vampires are the ones who are hunted and killed for their blood. Maybe their blood has healing properties, so a single vampire is worth a lot. And just like that, you have a unique story. All you needed was to put a twist on an old plot cliche. Tip number 2. Create unexpected subplots within a familiar plot. Don't forget that you're writing a story from scratch. You're not copying someone else's story. So even though you're writing a vampire romance, for example, you're not writing Twilight chapter by chapter. And if you are, then you're plagiarizing, and that's not okay. Sure, you have a vampire and a human who are in love. And sure, maybe they do go to high school together. But the events that happen to them should be original. Maybe their school has a talent show that they want to participate in. What are some of the hurdles they must overcome to win the talent show? Of course, this is just an example. You can quite literally do anything you want in your story. Just think outside the box. Maybe your vampires are also cowboys. Maybe they have a mission to protect their town. Maybe a vampire hunter comes to town and now the vampire's job is to blend in with the humans. Maybe a vampire falls in love with the hunter. Let your mind run wild and create unexpected subplots. Tip number 3, subvert readers' expectations. Let readers think you're writing a common trope and then put a twist on it. This is my favorite to do. Let's say you're writing about a mentor who's teaching your main character martial arts. We've seen this trope plenty of times in fiction. So readers will most likely expect your mentor to be calm, wise, and elderly. They'll also expect the mentor to be male and teach your main character all the cool tricks to defend themselves. Now, this is something readers clearly expect because we've seen it so many times before, even down to the mentor being an elderly man. But you could subvert readers' expectations and shock them a bit by changing the mentor. Maybe in your story, the mentor is female. Maybe she's just in her 20s. Maybe she likes to party and sometimes makes not so wise decisions. Now your readers are excited. This isn't what they expected, and it's fun. It's new and fresh, and they want to find out more about the mentor and all the shenanigans she'll get into. You've taken something that's been done before and put a twist on it, making it into something unique. And tip number 4, remember that there is no such thing as 100% unique in stories. And that's okay. Familiar plots pull readers in. Readers know what to expect. And if they like a particular plot, like an enemies to lovers story, they're more likely to pick up your book. Your job is to take plots previously done and give them your own magic touch. So don't get overwhelmed by all the stories out there. You can definitely write something original. You just need to rely on what's out there in addition to your creativity. So that's all I have for you today. I'd love to know, do you enjoy making your story unique with elements that stand out? Let me know in the comments. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe because I put out weekly writing advice videos that will take your story to the next level. Also, be sure to follow me on social media to see what I'm up to from day to day and to chat with me. And before we go, I just want to give a quick shout out to Sarah Frayne, Alan J. Early, and Noah Kovanti from my shout out tier over on Patreon, as well as all my amazing patrons. Thank you all so much for your support. I really appreciate you. And remember, Nour for president!